So, you want to use the stream table. Before unleashing the water, here is a simple checklist to do. First, check the water level in the reservoir. If it looks too low, then ask an instructor to help filling to the proper level. Next, check the sediment trap. This traps any media that has escaped while draining the table top. Simply empty the net back onto the table. Use the crank located above the sediment trap to raise or lower the outlet pipe on the table. Depending on how high or low this is, will determine the depth of the lake you can create. The crank located to the side of the table will allow you to change the slope of the table itself. Rotating to the left will lessen the gradient, while rotating to the right will allow a steeper slope. Don't go past 2.5 degrees of the slope. Now, regrade and shape the table sediment into whatever environment you can think of. Once the table is set, you can start the water flow. Turn on the power strip. By simply turning on the dial of the flow controller, you can manually set the flow rate. By pressing the dial, you can access the menu, finding a number of presets. Yes, there is a flash flood setting. Press the dial again to start the chosen preset. At this point, the table is up and running, but there are some additional tools to enhance the table's use. Small landscape features like rocks, vegetation, and houses can be placed on the table. This can mimic real-world interactions between the uses of physical elements and the water flow. The sediment hopper can be used to further alter the landscape by periodically dropping more sediment onto the table. Fill the reservoir with dry sediment and position the delivery tube. Use the dial to set the desired sedimentation rate. Press again to start the delivery cycle. Last is the wave maker. Before starting the wave maker, make sure that the outlet pipe is set to at least a 2-inch minimum. This should create a lake at least 2 inches deep. Use the dial to set the cycles per minute and press start. And yes, because you're wondering, there is a tsunami preset. If anything ever seems wrong with the table, turn off the power to the water flow and find an instructor.